Okay, so I have this one for Kata. That goes under the tree. And I have this one for Blooper. That's good. And then this one is for, that one's for Rupert. Good, good. And then finally I have this one over here for Ricky. So I think that's it. That's all of my 3-ingredient recipe, people. Oh no, I forgot about cheese.
Hi, I'm ready.
Rupert, is that you underneath all of that?
Yeah, I'm ready for your long hair video that you do.
Oh no, oh I totally forgot I told you you could be in a long hair video.
Hi, I'm ready now.
Oh, but it's Thursday. On Thursdays we make 3-ingredient recipes.
Oh, what are we gonna make?
Well, you know, I haven't gotten a Christmas present for Cheese yet, so I was wondering if maybe we should make him something.
Well, you know what Cheese likes.
Yeah, we know. He really likes cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, I know what we could do.
What?
I think that we could make something called Fricos. Have you heard of them?
Fricos.
Yeah.
Is that anything like Fritos?
Well, it's kind of like Fritos. They are crispy cheese crisps.
Ooh.
Yeah, usually they're made with Parmesan cheese or another hard type of cheese. A little bit of flour, a little bit of seasoning. Really easy to make. What do you think?
Sounds yummy.
Do you think the cheese would like them?
Oh, he'll love it. If it has cheese, he likes anything with cheese.
That you're right. Cheese loves anything with cheese. So why don't we get to the 3 ingredients for this recipe? What do you think?
Okay.
Our first ingredient for this, of course, is
Cheese.
cheese. We're going to use 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. You can also use a sharp cheddar, any sort of hard cheese. You don't want a soft cheese. This has to harden back up into a crisp, so you would want a hard cheese. Parmesan, I think, is the best for this.
Yeah, it's yummy. It makes it nice and crisp.
It does. It makes it nice and crispy. Our next ingredient is 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour.
Is it the self-rising kind?
We don't need the self-rising kind. We used that the last time. This doesn't have to rise. All it does is really help the cheese crisps come together and dry out a little bit.
Oh.
And our third and final ingredient is some sort of spice. We are actually going to use this lemon pepper. You can use black pepper, cayenne pepper, or any sort of herb that you want.
Isn't lemon pepper 2 ingredients, lemon and pepper?
It could be, except this is all in 1 container, so I'm calling it 1 ingredient. But if you wanted to make sure that it was... I am a little sneaky. If you wanted to be extremely diligent about having it just be 3 ingredients, pure black pepper works just as well.
Achoo.
In a small bowl, you're going to take your 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Next, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. For our spice, I'm going to be using this lemon pepper. You can use plain black pepper or cayenne pepper. You could also put in any type of spices that you wanted to, so long as they're dry. You don't want to put an herb or something that would add more moisture to this, because it's going to make the cheese crisp not crisp up. Next, you're going to take a baking sheet and line it either with a silicone liner like a Silpat or with non-stick parchment paper. You don't want to do this on a baking sheet by itself because you'll never get this cheese off of it. It has to be able to lift off of the paper very easily. And I find parchment paper works just fine, but if you happen to have a Silpat, that works even better. It's a little expensive just for these, so if you're not going to use it any other time, I would just say, just use the parchment paper. Next, you're just going to take about a teaspoon of the cheese mixture and make small mounds of them. These are not very large. I would say just make sure that it's nice and flat, that it's covering itself. They don't spread out too much, but they do spread out a little bit. When you have the cheese mixture spread out on your baking sheet, put it into a 400 Fahrenheit degree oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to have to watch this as it can burn very quickly. So when this becomes just brown and bubbly, you're going to want to remove it from the oven right away. You'll know these crisps are ready to come out of the oven when they have a real golden brown color to them. And also, when you put a spatula underneath them, the entire cracker will move on its own. If it has too much bend to it, just leave it in the oven for a little while longer. You can leave the oven door open while you're doing this. It will allow you to watch them. It also lets the air circulate a little bit more within the oven. These are supposed to dry out, so that's what you want to do. As you can see from the crisps on the back here, I put in a little bit too much flour in these little piles, so they're going to fall apart a little bit. You can, when they cool down, just use a paintbrush and brush away the extra flour. Should be no problem. They may break apart, but then again, they're going to be just as delicious. As you see, I've moved these to a wire rack. Had a couple of casualties. Some of them did break apart. Again, that was my fault. I put a little bit too much flour on that, but they do taste amazing. Now that these are cool, I'm going to transfer them to a plate for serving. I just wanted to show you the underside of this. It is so brown and so crispy, and the cheese flavor just is really amazing. It's like picking off the overcooked parts of a pizza and having those by themselves. They go really fast, so I would encourage you to make a lot of these. You can make them in advance. They do hold well for a couple of days if you serve them in an airtight container. I wouldn't let it go for more than 3 or 4 days, however, because these can get a little bit soft if they've been let out for too long. So just serve them as quickly as possible. I don't think that they will last very long if you serve them right away, because they are really, really delicious. So, what do you think?
It's cheesy.
They're very cheesy. They are very crisp. You can actually hear them snap when you bite into them, or if you break them. They are just like a cracker, and they're just made with cheese, a tiny bit of flour, and then whatever seasoning you want. Do you think that Cheese is going to like these?
Cheese!
Oh, Cheese, you're here! Merry Christmas! Oh, well, I think that Cheese really likes them. All right, so what can people do if they like this video?
Cheese.
They can like and subscribe.
Cheese.
They can comment.
Cheese.
And they can also share this with their friends.
Is that what he said?
I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Okay.
Remember, we're here every Thursday with 3-ingredient recipes. On Tuesdays, I talk about long hair, and
Long hair!
Rupert's ready to talk about long hair with me at some point.
Okay.
And on weekends, we have George. He's a cat.
A kitty.
He's a kitty. Uh-oh.
Cheese.
Oh, Cheese didn't like the fact that we have a kitty. He's here to talk about good self-esteem.
Cheese.
So,
Cheese. Cheese.
Thanks very much, everybody. If you celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas. Have a happy New Year, and we will see you again in 2016.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Why are you fixing my hair?
I have no idea.
It's a wig.
I know.